Hey everybody, what's up? How's everybody doing out there? I'm doing okay. I just wanted to come over here and say hi to everybody because Shabbat's coming up and yeah, so I just wanted to show you this one thing I got. I just want to make sure you can hear me. Okay, wait, let me move this over. Okay, now you should hear me better. I just want to show you this. Let me just show you this bag. This little, I don't know what you call it. It's from Dust Bunny. It's a tiered hanging basket. There you go. I got it today on 51 and Friday, and I really like it. It's really pretty. Just wanted to show you. So in case you haven't checked out 51 and Friday, check it out. They have two options. One is brown with the white, with these little tassels and stuff wrapped around it, little string wrapped around it, or white on white or white on brown. And I liked both of them, but I just decided to go and pick one. But I do like both of them. If they had different things in each one, or let's say they had the same thing in both or different things, then I would have picked them both. But yeah, but they're really nice. So I decided to stick it here for now, and that's where its home is going to be, at least for now, just so there's something there. So anyway, so now on to my stuff I want to tell you. I feel like so anxious to tell to you about it, but anyway, I found out that when I went to the emergency room back in, I'm not sure what the date was. I think it was the 9th, the 8th, for breathing problems. I found out a few days later that I have something called a stage 1 heart block, where it slows your heart down. And I get these palpitations. I don't know if you've ever gotten them, but it feels like your heart's fine, and then all of a sudden it's going beep, 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 real fast, like this, like that, really fast, like somebody's knocking on a door really fast, like that. Oh, it's so scary. And I've been getting it for, I'll say, approximately 8 years. But they've gotten a little more over the years. And so, yeah. I was really scared to see a cardiologist because I don't really like to find out scary stuff, because then I'm not so anxious when I'm doing stuff. But I've had problems with my heart acting up when I'm doing things, like let's say I make a mad dash for the door, somebody knocks on my door, like, and I'm like, run to the door. Well, normally that's not a problem, but starting last year, I think, I started having palpitations at different times than I normally had. Like, if I got into really cold water at the pool, like I'd go swimming at the pool, and the place I go, usually the water is really cold. It's like in the low 70s, maybe, or very high 60s. There's times that it's warmer than that, but usually it's around the 70s, maybe, like 70, 71, too, which should be around 80, especially for elderly people, because a lot of elderly people go and swim there. But anyway, so when I get in the water, my heart would beat, just for like maybe 2 seconds, but it would beat really fast. And it was just really scary. And then lately I've noticed that sometimes when I go to do something, like, let's say, okay, one day, like I said, I went to run to the door, and my heart just started acting up. It was only a second or two, but it still was. Every time I put my hand on my chest because I feel like I'm gonna die, because it's nothing you get used to. You can, like I said, you could have them for 15 years, and still, it's just a very scary experience. I've woken up with them and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, and people talk about not giving personal stuff when I tell them. I've always been that kind of person, but I'm just putting this on here because if I ever disappear from YouTube because, just some reason I don't come around, I just want you to know, like, I don't know what's going on with my health. I'm not trying to be all gloom and doom. I'm just saying because Um, yeah, I found out that, and I also found that I might have had some kind of stroke in my heart, maybe. They're thinking that I did at the hospital because that's on the report, but they're not sure. So I'm going to see a cardiologist just because they said the condition that I have is very minor. But one day I was sitting at my computer and I have an oximeter, pulse oximeter, and my heart hit 45, and I got really scared. Your heart should never drop below 60 unless you're an athlete. But even then, I would talk to the doctor anyway just to make sure. My heart hit 45. I wasn't watching it. I watched it go from 60, whatever it was, 58, 56, 52, 51, 50, 48, 47, 45. I'm like, okay, I'm done. So I had read that if your heart starts going really slow, splash cold water on your face because it will affect your vagus nerve. Well, so I just jumped in the shower and had cold water all over my body because I just was scared. Plus, I thought I might end up in the hospital, so I thought I better get dressed. Because I thought if it continued, I needed to go to the hospital. Also, I was talking about the palpitations and times that I've had them that I didn't have them before. I was going to tell you about yesterday. I got invited to go to my friend's house, and I went to get in his car when he was going to take me home. And I was kind of exerting myself because the way I was getting in was awkward because I didn't have a lot of room, and I was getting in the back seat because I couldn't get in the front seat because the way his garage is just not big enough. If it was like maybe another 2 feet, it would be terrific. But the way it is right now, if you get out of the car, everybody would have to get out of one side, so it'd be the driver's side. And I was trying to get into the car, and I was finding it so difficult. And I felt like I was climbing in the car, not getting in the car. And then my heart started rapidly beating really fast, and I grabbed my chest, and then I told my friend about it. He was telling me he's got some kind of problem with his chest. It's his heart every so often, but it's only every couple of weeks. I said, well, that's how mine started out. And it can happen if you have hypothyroidism, or even maybe hyperthyroidism. But so I scheduled an appointment with the doctor because I know my heart gets really quiet sometimes. But my heart is just all crazy. It's like a drum set. Sometimes it's like boom, 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 bang, 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 boom, boom, bang, bang. You know how somebody's playing the drums really hard, or even if they're not playing it really hard, but it's just like boom, 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 do, 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 and then it's really soft, like for some songs like jazz and stuff. And I just don't like. I just want to talk to a cardiologist so I can see what he says, and I don't know what they're going to have me do if they're going to have me. The guy that I talked to on the phone, who was a nurse, he was I guess, like a cardiologist nurse. He said that this problem I have is very minor, but if it hits stage 3, you can die. And I've been looking up information about devices that can be placed in the chest to keep a rhythm going, like a pacemaker or an SICD or an ICD. And there might be people, I'm sure there's at least a couple people in SL that have things like that. And I mean, I've heard about them, but they seem like they're even smaller than they used to be. But also, that day that happened with the 45 beats, I mean, it could have dropped more than that after I took my finger out of the pulse oximeter, because you put your finger, that's that little thing you put your finger in when you go to the doctor and they check your oxygen level. Well, it could have dropped more, but I just don't feel comfortable with my heart. Like, it's making me feel anxious because the rhythm is not right. And it did say that I had another abnormal thing, like with my what was it? Well, anyway, I guess I've had this problem, it's said, for 3 years. Nobody told me, none of my doctors ever warned me. Oh, T-Wave, I think it is. There's like R and QRS and stuff like that. But mine was the T. And anyway, I guess this has been going on for 3 years now, and nobody told me. And I knew that I had issues with with heart, like with my palpitations in my heart, with palpitations in my heart. Like at night, I would wake up sometimes from dreams, and my heart would be pounding, and it would scare me. I mean, you can feel it so much in your body. It's scary, and I'm also seeing another doctor because I've had trouble breathing. But I'm also seeing a cardiologist as well because I usually have trouble breathing in a certain way. But then once like early June came, I'll say like the 4th or 5th or something, I started having trouble breathing. Like I felt like I was breathing through a straw. And when I have trouble breathing, I usually get out of breath, but it doesn't feel like I'm breathing through a straw. And I've checked my oxygen on my pulse oximeter that I have, and it's gone down into the 80s, but generally it's like in the high 90s at rest. So I just want to make sure, I don't know what's going on with my health. That day, whenever my heart was dropping into the 40s, and I went into the shower, I came out of the shower and I prayed and I said, Lord, if you want to take me home, I'll go. Then my heart started to speed up again. Uh, so I think that's why it's really important to be ready, because I've heard stories about people who have cardiac arrest. They'll just pass out and then they wake up in the hospital, maybe like a few days later or maybe longer, or people that have it and they die and they never knew they had a problem with their heart. I'm not saying that to scare you or anything, or saying you better go to the doctor even though you don't have any problem. I mean, if you're symptomatic, then yeah, it's a good thing. But also, you can look up things to help you, like magnesium can help your heart and things like that. Like I just read that bananas are really good with magnesium, so I ordered some at the store. But if I order too many, then I won't eat them. Like if I order 6, I won't eat them. But if I order like maybe 1 to 3 of them, I'll eat them. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know because I just want you to be aware if something ever happens and I end up like in the hospital or something, or I have to have something done. Then you'll know maybe why. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I should even talk about that kind of stuff. I don't know if I should even. Maybe it's too personal. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah, I was just gonna say that I just didn't want to just go up, to fall off the face of the earth, and people be like, "What happened to Jade? Where's Jade at?" So, but I mean, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. It's just I just feel really uncomfortable with my heart feels uncomfortable. I mean, I'll just think like before I ever had any palpitations, I rarely, my heart would pound every now and then if I was anxious or something, but not like palpitations. So I just want to let you know what's going on and stuff. And my house is the same. I just added that basket, but everything else is the same. So I was just wanting to come on here and share with you. And maybe this sounds funny, but I started wearing an oxygen cannula in Estelle because I have struggled with this breathing problem for like 5.5 years, maybe a little longer, and it's really hard. And it's my way of like, I don't know, maybe it sounds silly, but it's kind of like my way of dealing with it, like of my way of, maybe it makes me feel like I'm being who I am, because I have a hard time breathing a lot of times, like especially when I get up and start doing things like doing the laundry, doing chores, whatever, and then that's why I want to see the pulmonologist, because I'm gonna see if he'll put me on oxygen when I go walking outside. I mean, sometimes I feel a tad bit better for a few days. I don't know why. I just feel better. It's like I get a reprieve, and then but most of the time, like I'll do something like, let's say I'm doing the dishes, and so I'll do some dishes, then I'll stack them up, then I'll do some vacuuming, then maybe I'll go back to do some more dishes, then I'll go do some dusting on my bed, because I kind of have that kind of brain where I I stop something, do that, then go back and do that. Let's say I do the dishes, stop for a few minutes, go do something else, go back. So, but after a while, especially when I'm doing like really, like chores and stuff, or walking, I get out of breath really bad, and so I'm just considering it. But I don't want you to think like I was trying to seek attention from anybody. It's just really hard because, you know, it's hard because when you get pneumonia, right? When you get pneumonia, you have trouble with breathing and you feel really bad. But when you feel like that all the time, it kind of puts an emotional drain on you. And I don't really have a support system for that. But I don't want anyone to pity me because I don't want people to pity. But I do have a support group that I found a few weeks ago on Facebook, which has really been a really nice thing for me because now I have people to talk to that have the same problem I have. So you always hear about COPD, but you don't hear about interstitial lung disease that much. So, but anyway, I just wanted to say I'm doing okay. I mean, I just want to talk to the cardiologist right now the most because I want to make sure everything's okay with my heart, even if he has to do a stress test, whatever he has to do, so I'll feel better. But I think the most important thing is to trust in the Lord, no matter what you're doing, where you're at, how good your health is, because your health could be terrific one day, and then the next day something could happen. So I think it's always really important to trust in the Lord and wait on the Lord. And I was gonna say, I have the Google Assistant on my phone, right? I have an iPhone, but I have the Google Assistant on my phone that I downloaded it on an app, and I asked it to play me a song yesterday, or yeah, yesterday I think. Oh, it put on the beautiful, or maybe it was maybe it was not yesterday, the day before. I forget. I know I did yesterday, but I think it was the day before too. It played the most beautiful Christian music. I'm not saying it was. I just mean that there's a thing called Google Music, but I'm sure there's or Google Play. I mean, but I'm sure there's something else you can play music on. But it was just so beautiful. I really needed to hear that. So yeah. So anyway, but I just wanted to let you know what was going on and stuff because I haven't really had much to talk about on here, So I just, I haven't even been on that much lately either. So I go on. I'm mostly AFK. So people talk to me. I don't even know. Sometimes, for an hour or something. But yeah. So anyway, I like to come on the weekend and check out the sales. But it's nice to see everybody out there, anybody that's out there. My stream seems to be doing better since I changed some settings on my OBS. I know it's like not the best, but I don't really care because I don't need the best. It works. That's fine for me. So, but I was just gonna show you my kitchen, by the way. This little island that I have is really nice. And you don't click the count. Well, I guess you can, but it looks like you can, but I can't. But I can click the chair, and I can select different things like sleep, bacon. It's supposed to say sushi, um, pizza, read, waiting, and there's more beer and bread. Oh my goodness, really? I didn't see that. Jack, I don't know what that is. Mixed soup. Okay, let's see what is this. See, I like the computer because I can be on it while I'm like let's see AFK or whatever. Oh, okay. I see. I like it. It's cute. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and look and see what else there is. Oh, Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. I'm probably one of the few people who don't like it. Sandwich. They spelled it wrong. Uh-oh. That's okay. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that looks good. Yes, I wanted to show you. I actually started playing. Oops. I actually started playing with this today. I like the little umbrella. We'll just say that's pink lemonade. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but we'll just call it pink lemonade. And my bendy straw. I like it. It's nice. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I haven't really added any curtains. I still have more to do, but I really like being here. It's quiet. It's actually very quiet. I don't really have a lot of people around here. Let's see. Well, okay, the closest person that I have is usually like 100 some meters away most of the time, or maybe more. But it's actually really good. Let me fix that. Oops. Oh, okay. Oh no. Wait. I'm gonna fix that. Okay. Oh no, it's like a fine line. Oh well, that's okay. But yeah, it's really nice. I just was checking this out because I've been here all this time. I've been here almost a week and I haven't really done anything with it. Let's just check this. I don't know what this is. Let's see what it says. I'm not sure what that is. I can't read the print that well. Let me see if I can try and read it better. Hold on a second. Oh, dialogue. Okay. So I'm actually sitting talking to somebody if somebody was there. Then I could be sitting talking with somebody. That's nice. That's cool. Wow, that's really nice. My furniture isn't even ready because I've been in here. So, but anyway, yeah. So, and I'm sure there's more things that I can do with this. Let's see. Let's go over here. I mean, I think there might be. I'm not sure. Whoa, what in the world is this? Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I click the counter for this then. Okay. So there's single and couple. Okay, let's try that. Oh, you dishwash. Pour. Oh, that's nice. That's some nice stuff. Eden's and need. Ooh, that's really cool. Wine. Punch. Okay, let's try that. Oh, I'm making punch? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wow, I'm making punch. What am I putting? Like yogurt, some orange juice or something? I don't know what it is. Anyway, I don't drink in real life and stuff, so. But yeah, they've made stuff in church before, like yogurt with different stuff. I mean, punch with yogurt and stuff. Or was it ice cream? Maybe it was a. Oh, sorbet. That's right, not yogurt. What am I saying? Let's see. Oh, okay. Looks like one of my teachers from school. What in the world? Oh my goodness. You can lay on here? Really? That's crazy. Oh, wow. I think I have to move this spoon. Yeah, I have to move this spoon. Hold on. I'll fix it. There you go. Well, not exactly. Let's see. There you go. That's better. And then just click that. Yeah, that's really nice. Oops. I'm a little confused. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, let's see. I always forget which hand. Okay, it's this one. Okay. You could do that too. That's really nice, though. I just thought I'd show you some of the stuff it does. I bought another dress, but when I put it on, I didn't like it. It's not modest enough, so I'm still wearing this one. I like it though. So, oops. Yeah. But anyway. Well, thanks for watching, Liz. Maybe it was a little boring toward the end, but I hope you liked watching the video. Anyway, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. And don't worry, I'm sure I'll be fine. I just want to let you know. I don't know I don't know what's gonna happen, but as long as it's in the Lord's hand, that's the most important thing. It's in His hand. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. Oops, I don't know what